Have you ever wondered if a small act of kindness can truly make a difference? Well, let me tell you about Peter Lawson, a man whose story is a beautiful reminder that what you give to the world often finds its way back to you, sometimes in the most unexpected ways. Peter was a kind-hearted salesman driving through the countryside on a rainy afternoon. The sky was dark and the downpour was relentless. As he navigated the slick, muddy roads, he spotted an old, broken-down car on the shoulder. Beside it stood an elderly woman, clearly distressed, holding a flimsy umbrella that was no match for the storm. Many cars had sped past her, their drivers likely eager to get out of the rain, but Peter wasn't like that. He couldn't just leave her stranded. He pulled over, his car splashing through a puddle, and stepped out into the storm. "Hello, ma'am. Looks like you're in a bit of trouble," he said with a warm smile. The woman, shivering and worried, explained she had a flat tire and had no idea how to change it. "Don't you worry about a thing," Peter reassured her. "I'll have you back on the road in no time." Without a second thought for his clean suit, Peter knelt in the mud and got to work. It was a messy, difficult job. The lug nuts were rusted tight and the rain soaked him to the bone. But he kept at it, chatting with the woman to keep her spirits up. After a good struggle, he finally managed to get the spare tire on. He was covered in mud and completely drenched, but he was happy he could help. The woman was incredibly grateful. "You are a true lifesaver," she said, her eyes welling up with tears. "How much do I owe you? Please, let me pay you for your time and trouble." Peter just shook his head and smiled. "No payment needed," he said. "I'm just happy to help. If you really want to repay me, the next time you see someone in need, just pay it forward. Think of me and help them out." He helped her into her car, waved goodbye, and watched as she drove away. Peter got back in his car, feeling a quiet sense of satisfaction. The rest of his drive was cold and damp, but his heart was warm. A little while later, feeling hungry and tired, he spotted a small, cozy-looking diner. It seemed like the perfect place to grab a bite and warm up before continuing his journey. He walked in, dripping water on the floor, and sat down at a small table. A waitress came over, and Peter noticed her gentle smile and her very pregnant belly. She looked tired, clearly having been on her feet all day, but she was friendly and attentive. He ordered a hot meal, and as he ate, he couldn't help but think about the waitress. He imagined she must be working hard to save for her coming baby. When he finished his meal, the bill came to about $20. Peter took out a $100 bill from his wallet. While the waitress was getting his change, he wrote a little note on a napkin. When she returned, he had already left. She picked up the money and saw the note underneath. It read, "You don't owe me anything. Someone once helped me out, and now I'm just paying it forward. I hope this helps with the little one on the way." Tears filled the waitress's eyes as she read the note. $100 was a huge help for her and her husband. This stranger's generosity was an answer to her prayers. She folded the note carefully and put it in her pocket. After her long shift, she finally went home, her heart full of gratitude. When she walked through the door, her husband greeted her with a hug. She couldn't wait to tell him about the kind stranger at the diner. "You won't believe what happened today, honey," she began, her voice full of emotion. "It's been such a hard, rainy day, but something incredible happened." Her husband listened, a tired but loving look on his face. He then said, "I had a pretty rough day myself. My car broke down in the middle of nowhere this afternoon." She looked at him, and then she smiled. "But you're home safe now," she said, giving him a kiss. Then she reached into her pocket and pulled out the napkin. "Look at this, an angel left it for me." Her husband took the napkin and read the words. A look of stunned recognition crossed his face. He looked at his wife, then back at the note. This man. He wrote that he was paying it forward because someone helped him. He said slowly, "Honey, ... That someone was me." He then told her about his own encounter earlier that day, how an elderly woman's car had broken down, and how he had stopped in the pouring rain to change her tire. His name, of course, was Peter Lawson. Isn't that incredible? A simple act of kindness with no expectation of reward. Completed a full circle in just one day, returning to the person who gave it when they needed it most. Peter's story shows us that you never know the impact you might have. Kindness is a boomerang. What you send out into the world has a beautiful way of coming back to you. Thank you so much for watching. If this story touched your heart, please give it a like and subscribe for more inspiring content. And remember, you have the power to make someone's day. Maybe you can start a circle of kindness of your own. See you in the next video.